Hello, everybody who watched the live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't watch it. I plan on watching it on my own time. But I do have a reaction to the trailer to give, so we're going to do that. Version 5.0, Flowers Resplendent on the Sun-Scorched Sojourn. It's time for an Outline. El Capitano's in this. Chaska, Malvika, Kachina, Mulani, Sinchi, Janssen, Paimon, and Ether. A competition as fierce as the roaring inferno, and a clash as dazzling as a cascade of iridescent gems. On a hallowed night, the sparks ignited by warriors fall like stars, converging into the triumphant return of the sacred flame. So I actually have something in the oven, so we're going to do a quick view through of the trailer in its entirety. I might make some comments over the top, and then I will cut back to this later with an analysis, but for those of you watching the video, you're not going to have to see any of that. It's going to be seamless.
We've arrived at the final phase.
Ooh, I love the NPC designs. Oh boy. I wonder if they're going to incorporate that battle mechanic that was in the Fortress of Meropide during the Divine Comedy questline.
Forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Uh-huh.
Anything can happen here.
Anything?
There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
Okay. Ooh, the Abyss. Looks like we might have the Abyss Order playing a part in the main questline again.
But also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth.
It felt kind of odd that the Abyss was not really
not only to select strong
tied into
warriors,
it.
but also to collect contending fire from the battles.
Uh-huh.
That land is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss.
I'll talk about that
Sacred
later.
flame burns eternal.
Whoa, I'm just kind of dumbfounded. So these are the three characters we'll be seeing in basically in the first. I believe we'll be getting 2 Archon quests in this, if I had to guess, because that's what we got in Fontaine.
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
All right, this is Kachina, right?
I'm still not sure why our Wayup chose me of all people.
Wayup. Is that what the name of that Saurian is?
Efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss.
They repelled the Abyss?
So, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little.
Oh, so they can reverse the Abyss here.
Achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning.
You say that.
I really want to win this time and become a true warrior. But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite
Okay.
so
I'm
simple.
loving the city
The Abyss
design.
is
I'm loving the
invaded
painted
Night
mountains.
Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
Oh, is that Moika?
The Night Kingdom?
The Night
Only
Kingdom.
Those who triumph over the Abyss earn the right to be revived.
So the right to be
Defeat not
revived?
only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again.
Oh, names are going to be
Heard
important.
something from here, didn't you? Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
Only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness.
Okay.
More sacrifices must be made.
You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
Okay.
Why I will give up.
I'm guessing these are the new bosses for upgrade materials.
Next sacrifice.
Take me.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible.
You made it sound like it was on doing great just a minute ago.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back.
So as long as you have a name, you can be revived?
No! Why can't I find him? Why?
Every great display of power comes at a price.
Oh my god, this is like the Chasm 2.0.
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
We shall unite the tribes
Alright.
and save Natlan from its impending doom.
This is literally just Chasm 2.0.
What use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know
Okay.
what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Really?
Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls
Ooh.
to me to create new rules for
We're
Natlan.
finally going to get to see Capitano in action.
People like
I was
us.
hoping he'd be more involved in the plot. Ooh, her hair lights up like Yang from Ruby. Flowers Resplendent, the Sun-Scorched Sojourn. I'm excited. First things I want to talk about is this is reminding me of the Perilous Trail Archon quest, for those who remember that, where we explored the chasm with Yelan, Ito, Yanfei, and Kuki. And that's the impression I'm getting here, and the fact that we're getting an Abyss plotline is something I've been asking for a while, because the two chief antagonistic forces in the story, yeah, the Saritsa and the Fatui are big ones, but the Abyss is the other, and we haven't really seen hide nor hair of them since what feels like Mondstadt. They didn't really do anything in Inazuma. They were not even related to anything that happened in Liyue. The Abyss didn't even really play a role in Fontaine either. And they weren't really having a role in Sumeru either. They're it's starting to feel like they're getting sidelined for the Dainsleif quests, and I feel like for something that is basically making up 50% of the antagonistic force of the entire game's storyline, I feel like the Abyss should be playing much more of a big role. So I'm excited to see what's going on here, and the fact that we're getting some history with what they were talking about over here, about how they fought back the Abyss. The Pyro Archon fought back the Abyss in Natlan, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm guessing this is called a Wayob. That's something that we learned, I guess, from this line of dialogue. And what was the other main thing that I really wanted to talk about? Unite the tribes to prevent our impending doom. That's kind of something we already knew about, that there was a bunch of different tribes within Natlan. They're divided. That's good to know. And here we go with the Fatui. So I really wanted to see Capitano be part of the story, because it's time for me to talk about something that was been talked to death already. We seem to have a problem with the Fatui. The last time a Fatui Harbinger actually had an active role in the story was Sumeru, and I kind of missed that. Scaramouche and Dottore played a huge role in the Sumeru Archon quest, and it almost felt like Arlecchino, despite how much they put her in the promotional material. She felt like a little bit of an afterthought. I'm hoping that Capitano here doesn't suffer from the same problems. I've already mentioned that he is El Capitano from the Commedia dell'arte, and they're definitely going to try to make him be a parallel to that character of a braggart and a fake hero. He's actually seems to be able to practice what he preaches, though. He might actually be revealed as number one of the Fatui Harbingers, too, so that might actually be worth interesting to look into. I do like this design of him without the big coat. I like that he just throws it off. I wonder if he becomes playable, if this will be the design you see, or maybe we'll get to see him without the helmet. I kind of keep forgetting that this is like a helmet face mask thing. I'm sure a lot of people want to talk about Naoika here, who's like literally got her hair lit up like fucking Yang from Ruby, and I love that. I don't know who I should be saving for, to be honest. Should I be saving for Capitano, or should I be saving for Naoika? It's probably smarter to save for her, because as far as we know, Capitano hasn't been confirmed to be playable yet. There's no guarantee of that. As for like the main cast, I guess Shark Girl seems interesting to me. I like the surfing and the flying. Her kit looks crazy. I haven't seen anything about how her kit works. But if any of this that we see in this trailer has anything to do with it, I'm excited. I'm just excited from a lore standpoint, because the weird digitized nature of your entire kit confuses me. You feel like a Star Rail character somehow ended up in Genshin, is the impression I get from your character. And I guess I should address the skin tone concern. My take on it is I expected them to do nothing about the skin tones, so I'm not surprised. And if they did do anything about the skin tones, it would be so light that I wouldn't even really notice if they changed any of them at all. But I'm really liking the NPC clothing design. That's one of the things that I've been asking for since 3.3. We have not seen any NPCs from Natlan in the main game, and now that they have models, hopefully we start seeing some Natlan NPCs wandering around. I'm really disappointed that we still haven't seen any Natlan NPCs, or anyone that seems to have been to Natlan. I guess Lieben? Has Lieben been to Natlan? Has he mentioned that? I don't even know. I think I've just rambled at this point. I've barely even looked at anything from the trailer substantially. I like this office. I'm guessing this is the Pyro Archon's office, if there is a Pyro Archon. We got a look at what I think are some of the new world bosses. I don't know if any of them are weekly yet, because I don't know if we'll be launching with a weekly boss. Only those who triumph over the abyss have the right to be revived. Defeat means not only death, but the destruction of your ancient name. And more emphasis on names being important. So I wonder what this revive process will be. Because I believe Ode to Resurrection or something or other was the name of one of the Archon quests. And I wonder if that will be the name of the Chapter 2 Archon quest, or they'll be saving it for, like, version 5.1 or 5.2. Because Masquerade of the Guilty from the Travail trailer ended up being the final part of the Archon quest. Well, I think I've ran out of things to say. We've rambled on for about 14 minutes. This is a 4.5 minute trailer at best. So thank you everybody who stopped by to look at this. I'm going to probably spend the rest of the night editing it and having it out for you guys to watch at a recent time. But if you'd like me to do more reactions, or if there's anything that you think I missed or you found that I should have taken a closer look at, leave it in the comments below, and I'll respond. I'm interested to see more about this region, and it's coming out relatively soon, right? I believe it's coming out end of next month? Yeah. I'm still saving up pulls and building characters, so there'll be some more Genshin content in the pipeline. We've been focusing on Star Rail a lot right now because that's just where my interests have lied. We're in the bit of a dull patch in Genshin. But if people request it enough, I will start doing the Hangouts again. I stopped doing Hangouts mainly because people don't want to see them. But if you want more Genshin content on the channel, let me know. One last plug of the Discord. If you'd like to leave a message in my Discord, just don't DM me personally, but leave a post on one of my pages, and I will look at it. Stay tuned for the live streams. See you then. Bye-bye.